Hello, if you're the Meerkat here, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Advance. And we're ready to go to my BLITZ now, and it's looking pretty devastated. Well, they're sort of guard dogs in a way, I guess, but they're not particularly good at it, because they're not really blocking my way or biting me or anything. I don't think there's anything in these others. Pardon me, I haven't checked. Don't go in the houses. There's nothing in there, unless I've missed something that you can take out of a barrel or clock or something. But it's probably not anything super useful. Okay. You had to give birth to all of these two in that quickly. I see. I think. Yeah. So the parents have been killed by Kafka, and Towers sort of adopted them. What am I doing? I said hello to a couple of people. What? I don't see a problem with that. Taz hate flashback. Now, if you know what that's a reference to, good for you. You're part of the same generation as me. That's cool. That isn't. I like the way that that fire's burning there. That's a nice animation. You know, to be honest, I don't think you can persuade Tara to come with you anyway. I haven't found a way to do that. But honestly, I think she has a point. You know, maybe this is what Tara's supposed to do with her life. You know, after she was released from being controlled by the Empress, she didn't really know who she was and what she was supposed to do. and she's here protecting these children, and it seems to me that that's helping people in this horrible new reality that I have to get used to, in the same way that Celeste and Sabin are trying to help people, just in a different way to them. And it seems like maybe she's found what she wants to do with her life, and frankly, she has fought enough battles now, I think. So honestly, I'm not really interested in getting her to continue to fight with our group. This is her decision, and she's made it. And she's gotten to make very few decisions of her own in her life. I think she should be given this one. And yeah, as they say, these children will have nothing if she's gone. So, you know, I'm gonna leave if I can. I thought this creature was a side quest, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. Now, I did say you'd be fighting a boss, but this is pretty stupid. It doesn't matter what Terra does, she will die, and she will not be capable of hurting that thing, even if she does exactly the same things that Celeste and Sabin are about to do. Even if she uses her strongest attack, even if she uses death, it doesn't matter, she will fail. So that's one of the things about this game that's kind of stupid. If it doesn't want you to win, the where it won't let you win is not just having the enemy be super powerful. The where it will win is letting you not destroy the enemy, not hurt the enemy at all. And that kind of defies logic. Whereas if you could just hurt it, but it had extremely high HP, so that there was still a tiny chance you would succeed, that would actually make sense. And I would suggest using Runic a lot. The first time I fought this thing, I did not have the Runic blade, and I deeply regret that, because this thing uses all magical attacks, as far as I can tell. So, see what Vandara does to it. It can get quite complicated with monsters. Some of them can not be hurt by anything, so well, they can be hurt by some things. It's just that there are only some things that can hurt them. And if I should fail, then I will come back and redo this and show off the new things I do. Sorry, I don't remember what works against this thing and what doesn't. But we can find out. It's a fairly hard boss, but it's not bad. But yeah, you might want to use Cure here. Ah, yeah, I see. Magic's being repelled by her using Runic. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can necessarily heal Sabin with Runic working there, but I'm going to try. As I said, I'm going to use a new BLITZ technique, but not here, because it's rather complicated, and I'd rather use it against something where if I fail, the risks are minimal. A bit more bizarre. Not. Oh, that's going on. Okay. Well, I suppose you could use magic techniques deliberately to heal her if you wanted. It's going to take a while to distort this way, but I don't know if Libra would work, and to be honest, I'm not sure it's worth it. This thing has some MP and some HP. That's really all you need to know. There's a thing at the bottom of your screen that says NVIDIA GeForce Game Ready drivers available. Please ignore it. They're both getting healed as the battle goes on. This is one of the really nice things about this battle, if you do it in the right way. If you do it in the wrong way, that happens. I might be about to fail. Well, hoping she should have raised. Yeah, she does. Well, I might, assuming I survive, have to ignore Runic for a moment and revive him. Pity, but it might be necessary. Yeah, I have a feeling that it would do that. Trouble is that if, at this point, if I'm lucky, it will mean that Soleil's will be destroyed. That's luck for me right now. Okay, I'm going to restart. The trouble is that you need to get... I'm back. Trouble is that you need to get Runic done quickly enough, or she basically doesn't have time to do it before the attack, see, and that happens. And the other problem is that this thing does actually have some physical attacks. Apart from that, I suggest just using BLITZ. And considering how powerful this thing is, I really would not use Runic. if you see what I mean, because there's things. Physical attacks aren't that bad, considering the fact that it's a boss. But its magic attacks can actually knock you down. So, and apart from that, I suggest you don't make the mistake that I made, which is become too complacent about how much health you have. Actually, I really wish I had more things that can heal, but never mind. I will just have to hope this thing's nearly done. Yes. I've been fighting for a while and tend to do more than just beat this thing, and that's it. I mean, I have gotten to the alarm on my phone, but I think I probably can't send it out of that battle. And yeah, I'm gonna get back to Nakia and use a ferry and get back to the to where the GALE castle is. No, you didn't not have the strength to fight anymore. You use techniques that work perfectly well and always do the same amount of damage. What you guessed is the game has decided that you cannot beat this thing, therefore it's decided that you... Yeah. I'm gonna stop talking now. Well, you probably would be helpless now, but never mind. Again, I think that's just fair enough. How do I do? Okay, so we've got a new magicite here, and let's have a quick look at what it does. Why not? Now, it creates fake images of the party, and it does vanish. This is quite useful. And stops, pretty useful as well, actually. Teleport, not quite as useful, because we have other things that can achieve the same thing. But never mind. And I might actually swap Catobleepus for Fen... Yes I am. I am going to swap them. There we go. Everything else I'm just going to leave as it is. Have a quick look in these other houses to see if there's anything sort of hidden there somewhere. I think this used to be a shop. Ah! I didn't know that I did that. Yeah. All right, you've seen the route to Nike, so I'm not going to show that off. I was going to kind of skip to there. I don't think you can get into that house. So I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to attempt to show you the new blitz technique. Aha! I actually got it to work, and that took about 5 or 6 different tries. So that's why I'm not going to do it very often. Okay, we're at Nikea again, and the random encounter rate on this game really is ridiculous. And to be honest, I wouldn't use blitz techniques at all if it wasn't for the fact that I have to fight multiple enemies here, because you never know whether you're going to input them correctly or not. It's not just a matter of pushing the right buttons. With some techniques, it's a matter of pushing 2 buttons at exactly the same time. And I know that I'm sometimes going to get that wrong, so anyway, enough of that. See, here's another random encounter, and I'm not going to use blitz techniques. This one, I'm sick of them. And you may have noticed as well things getting a little confused in the last episode, because I said I was going to skip over everything between BLITZ and Nikea in the last episode, as I made my way to BLITZ, and I didn't. I showed off a couple of battles, and the reason for that is I decided a while ago that I wanted to show off every battle where I'm where I'm fighting something that I haven't fought before. And you know what? Let's use a tent here, because that way we don't have to spend money in an inn. I suppose I'll need to spend money on more tents eventually. I guess there's that. But yeah, I've forgotten what I was talking about. Never mind. Anyway, let's have a look at them. So Soleil's is up to level 29, Sagan's at 31. Let's look at how they're doing in terms of their espers. So she has teleport. So he's working on these other 2 things, and I think he has everything now. No, doesn't quite have grades, but has everything else. And I just wanted to point out as well that it actually does other extra things as well, like this thing adds 30% onto your MP. I don't quite know what it means by 30% as opposed to 30, but never mind. It does that thing, so that's the thing it does. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can buy a couple of useful things here, and I won't show it off unless I find anything new, but I am gonna have a look at these other stalls and see what's there. Well, there are quite a few of these diamond things, and they do sound like they'd be pretty powerful, but I'm not sure which. I'll tell you what, I'll buy one. I bought the diamond shield. There we go. I bought one of those because that does actually sound quite useful. it increases your evasiveness, and that's really all I can afford for the moment, so I am definitely going to stop buying stuff there. But let's see if we can equip them with this new stuff. Diamond shield. Okay, now we go back on the ferry. Or ship, whatever. I do like the sort of texture of the sea here. Especially the rest of it looks so, well, unrealistic. It's starting to look a bit pixelated there, never mind. Okay, well, fortunately I played ahead and I do know where we need to go. But we're not going to do that today because I want to keep this episode relatively short. Assuming it is relatively short at the moment, and so I will see you next time.